Hi guys, DistractTV.com. We are backstage, Courtyard Freedom. We're joined by Duncan. How are you?
Very well, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good. We were doing quite a lot of research on you, and actually we found out there's so much happening. It's really exciting. You've had huge support from XFM, Radio X, BBC Radio 6, BBC. I mean, there's so much happening with you. Jo Whiley is a huge fan. Annie Mac, several people have got huge support for you right now, and your track Garden's been playlisted as well, which is great, really good. How did it all begin for you?
Basically started learning the piano when I was very young, and then decided I wanted to make music. So I went on to study music at university, did composition, and then I left and decided I'd write an album. And that's been it, really.
You make it sound so easy, but it is tough, isn't it? I mean, you know, this doesn't happen to anyone, obviously, and having that much coverage and support, that's amazing, right?
Yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. Yeah, I've got the support. BBC 6 Music are playing my music a lot, which is really helping. And
that's on the A-list, that is.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
And you've also had sort of support from The Guardian and such, and a lot of publications. I know that the Garden, your track Garden, that's quite up-tempo. That's a little bit more fast and slightly more electro-y, as opposed to your other stuff. Is that a direction you want to go down in the future? Obviously, that's been praised, that track. Is that a direction you want to go down?
Not really sure at the moment. To be honest with you, most of the stuff I'm writing right now is a little bit more down-tempo again.
Okay.
But we'll see. Yeah.
Okay. Tell us a bit about the track Say.
Yes, Say I wrote, that was one of the first I wrote for the album, and it's just about me escaping Glasgow, basically. As much as I love Glasgow, it's a very gloomy, dark place in the winter, and quite a lot of the songs in the record are about kind of not running away or escaping, but, you know, imagining kind of other places you could be.
Yeah, of course.
And that's,
LA or somewhere slightly sunnier.
well, yeah, or somewhere in south of France or somewhere.
Ideally.
Yeah. So, yeah, that song's about that, and
You performed a little bit when you were younger, and your sound was obviously quite indie heavy. Were you in a band as well? Is this just a fact that, is this a true fact? Were you in a band before?
Yeah, I was in a band when I was at school, when I was about 13 or 14, and it was a heavy metal band.
Was that the initial plan then?
Not really, to be honest.
Right.
I just did that because I liked shredding badly on my guitar.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but that ended pretty soon, and I started listening to slightly more alternative music.
Nice. Okay. So, if you could collaborate with any artist out there at the moment, who would you collaborate with, and what's on your playlist right now? Who are you listening to?
Artists I'd like to collaborate with is probably this bit of a common one to say, but Bjork.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, well, I know she's worked with a lot of other artists, and she's worked with Dirty Projectors, who are one of my favourite bands. And it'd just be so exciting to work with someone who has so many years of unusual music making under her belt. And what's on my playlist at the moment? I've been listening to Heather Woods Broderick, her album.
I haven't heard of her, but I'll check it out though.
It's pretty cool. It's very dream pop. It's a bit Cocktail Twins.
Okay.
What else? All sorts of things. Well, the new Bjork album.
Yeah.
Been listening to quite a bit of Annabelle Lee.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of Annabelle Lee, yeah.
And yeah, just a really mixed. Yeah, I mean, I've always got kind of mixed variety of music.
Quite eclectic.
Yeah, very.
Okay. Is there anyone who out there at the moment who you think actually, you know, they're great, but they're not really your sound, and would you compromise your sound? So, for example, if it was a case of, okay, Justin Bieber or someone like that wanting to collaborate with you, or, you know, Beyonce or someone like that, Jay-Z, is this something that you'd be willing to do? Or you very much like grounded and would be like, no, I'm not going to do it, you know, Bjork is where I need to stay?
I don't know, to be honest. I think I probably would do something, just purely for, I mean, I've worked on tracks with artists before. I worked on a track with Ambassadors.
Okay.
And although it's not necessarily the type of music I would listen to, it's a lot of fun singing other people's work and kind of playing around with the vocal parts. I mean, if it was something really outrageous, I don't know, like, I don't want to say any names in case I get into trouble, but you know, like a girl band,
Right.
girl group.
Girls Aloud, they're gone now, so it's fine, you can say Girls Aloud.
Alright, well, yeah.
Or the Spice Girls.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind, actually. Then I probably wouldn't, but I mean, I say that, but I mean, if they did come up and ask, I might say yes.
Okay, fair enough. And Fleet Foxes have been named as one of your biggest inspirations, or someone that you kind of aspired to when you were younger. Who did you grow up listening to? What was like your first track that you remember hearing and thinking, do you know what, this is the one, this is what I want to do, what I do now?
The first music that I listened to that made me want to make music was The Carpenters, actually.
Okay, nice choice.
And then it was, actually I was listening to it last night, it was a track by Royksop called What Else Is There? The one with the singer from The Knife, and I remember listening to that for the first time and thinking, I want to make an album. So I guess that, and then Cocktail Twins and things since have been big inspirations.
What have you got coming up next? What can we kind of look forward to next year? Have you got anything planned, anything scheduled in, any festivals, any events, or are you going to be focusing on new material?
Yeah, we're going to be doing some festivals and more shows, going out on tour again in February around the UK and doing some French festivals. And then I've started writing the second album, so at some point...
Exciting.
Yeah, at some point towards the end of next year, hopefully that'll be ready to release.
Okay. And is that going to be down the vein of, I guess, more, like you said, kind of slower tempo stuff, or is that going to have elements of electronica in it?
Yes, it's a lot more electronic, this album, and it's pretty dreamy. That's all I can really say at the moment.
Cool. Okay, fair dues. Just before we go, is there anything out there for your fans that you want to obviously say to them? Obviously, huge support for you. This is your chance. Go for it.
Yeah, I'd just love to say thank you so much to everyone who's been listening to my music since I started releasing tracks. It's been a bit overwhelming because I never thought that people would actually listen to my music and enjoy it. So yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you to people who have been following me in my progression to this point.
And where can the guys at home find out more about if they want to check out where you're going to be playing next and your gigs and get involved via Twitter and Instagram, etc.? Where can they go?
Yep, I'm on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook as C.Duncan, and I've got a website, c-duncan.co.uk. And Songkick, I'm all over the internet, so you'll find me somewhere.
Thanks so much, it's been fantastic. Thanks for joining us backstage.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot, cheers.